What's up, guys? This is the Finesse Father. Shout out to all my fell-handed finessers out here. We are in the Bat Chat today. Now, a little bit about this game. This was actually before I purchased the Half Chat, transferred my crew. So, last game here in the Bat Chat before we pull the crew. Haven't ran this tank since the update. So, like, all the stowage and everything and the reload and all this is new to me. Now, before we get into the game, let's talk about the giveaway. Here is what I want you guys to do. I would like you to comment below what is your favorite mercenary tank. It can be premium or not. If you do not have one or you are not a fan of the mercenary type situation, that is fine. Just leave any tank and leave your gamer tag. And I will get in communications with you. However, I should mention, if you are on PlayStation, you're going to have to get with me a different way. I can't actually send you a message, obviously XBL, because that's just not going to happen. You're going to have to hit me up on the Bulva the Fell-Handed Facebook page. Now, back to the game here. We are on steps. Haven't ran this tank in forever. I mean, you know, literally since an update. And, you know, I've kind of been putting it off because people think I'm amazing in this tank, so I try to do well when I run this thing. So, you know, because so many people see me out, they're like, oh, hey, Bull, love the videos, I saw you in game, Durka Durka. So, if I run this thing, I have to make a good showing. We are doing poorly already. So, anyway, we get shot by I don't know what. I know somebody's going to comment, be like, ah, Bull, that was a Durka Durka Model 18. Whatever, I got you. Took a round right off the gate, a nasty one at that. It's only half my health. It's fine. We're making some very poor shots here right off the jump. We got this guy lined up. It was a nice 6 o'clock shot. We whiffed it, so multiple rounds fired, did not connect very many. Got shot again. So, we're one shot for anything on the map. It was probably the same guy, realistically speaking, that shot me the first time. I don't know. I do not know. I have no idea. I don't know these things. Now, some of you in the back of your head have said to yourselves, health conservation mode. You are correct. I know a lot of you have put 2 and 2 together and said, you know what? The length of this video is X and he, you know, took 99% of his damage within Y. It's not adding up unless he's piecing another cut of footage on here. No, I am not. This is all one game, oddly enough. Now, guys, as we all know, as you all know, I am expert at getting pooped on and somehow taking the remaining HP and making it work for me. How? I don't know. I guess I either finesse a lot or maybe I'm just like really, really lucky. Spartan thinks I'm really, really lucky. And he may be right. I may be lucky and have a small degree of finessery. Either way, I am one with this rock. I am kind of locked up behind this rock. Now, we fall back from the rock here. We go ahead and dump the mag. That gentleman stopped poking out because he figured every time he poked out he was going to get detected, and there is a good chance he may get shot. We put one in him. Right now we are falling back on a reload, and they increased the reload. They nerfed the Bat Chat, which is really odd because they haven't touched the Bat Chat in ever. I don't know that they've touched it since the inception of the game on Xbox 360. Which, you know, is really weird because certain tanks, you know, you just looked at and you're like, yeah, that they don't mess with that. They just don't ever mess with that tank. So anyway, they nerfed the Bat Chat. But you know what? I know a lot of folks feel some type of way about the nerfs coming down. But you know what, guys? You just have to deal with it. There's nothing you can do. You know, if enough people complain, yes, they will overturn it. But for the most part, you just got to deal with it. Now, on to the Bat Chattery. This is what I enjoy about the Bat Chat, okay? You come through here in the Half Chat, you're going to wound this guy. You pull up in the Bat Chat, you are going to murder him and maybe somebody else. That shell capacity. Now, granted, of course, you know, you do kind of have to be in close to really put that work in, to put that hurt in. I do enjoy the short reload-ish on the half chat, but the Bat Chat, man, the Batmobile just has that ability to really, really hurt and terrify your opponents. You know, you've got a Leopard 1 that's, you know, had a small piece taken out of him. He will run like a schoolgirl from this tank because you could rush him and just completely murk him out. Popped a little round of that gent right there, just didn't work out for us. That's fine, you know, it's not a big deal. We're not really expecting anything amazing firing at crunchy targets at this distance. I'm being very wary about the clickers looking at me. As you can see, I'm making kind of erratic movements with the forward backwards. And the reason I'm doing that is if you're on the same, in other words, I guess what I'm trying to say is if you're parallel to him and you're going backwards and forwards, that's not going to affect it that much. But if you're perpendicular to him and you're going backwards and forwards, that's a big deal. Because in my experience, it seems like when the clickers fire at you, if you're on the same X line, then, you know, they have a greater chance of connecting versus if you know, you are off the angle there, off the perpendicular big time, then, you know, they don't really have much for you. At any rate. So, moving on, we're on a reload here. We're pushing up. And we're just going to kind of try to farm some damage here for the game ends. We haven't, you know, been uber successful up until now. Story of my life. We're looking for some damage. We're going to see what we can do. See if we can catch somebody slipping. And I'm sure we can. We've got some booty being given up right here. Booty. And he has no idea we're back here. We've got some good shots on his 6. We're going to just kind of creep up here. He did take a round, and we got some assist for that. We probably literally got all the assist for it. I've just got some good shots right here at that fanny. Oh, look at that. French accuracy. And then we managed to catch him. That's why I like dealing in volume. Because, you know what? You're going to have some rounds derp. Tried to put one there, just didn't happen. I've got a good profile shot right there. Put one in him. See if we can't put another one in him. And we get that gent off the board. We have the artillery gent left. See if we can't run up here and maybe make the murder on him. But we are too late, alas. Good game. I thought I was going to kill myself at the end. That's like 90% of how all my Bat Chat, Half Chat games end. We did okay. We didn't necessarily sleep. 3094, almost 1200 assists, 43-ish combined. Guys, I hope you enjoy. Make sure to comment below your favorite mercenary tank and leave your gamer tag to win a code. See you guys next time.